Greetings and hello, listeners. It's me, Anna, writer and director of the show, and the best to ever do it. To do what, you may ask? Well, I don't know. I hope to figure it out someday. We have some new patrons to thank. A big, huge special thanks to Earthy, a dusty old crow, Little Gremlin, and Jester. A regular D&D party we have here, don't we? Thank you all for supporting the show. We couldn't do all this without you. If you want to hear your name at the start of an episode or get other cool perks like ad-free episodes, merch, and more, consider supporting us on patreon.com/hodgepodgeaudio. You can also give a one-time donation at hodgepodgeaudio.com. That's patreon.com/hodgepodgeaudio. Thank you so much, and enjoy the episode.
Harley!
What? Hello? Oh, what's up? Oh, yes. Hi.
You'll be especially happy to know that I was able to export recordings of our recent conversation, so I'll be forwarding those onto other sites soon.
Good. Excellent.
What's going on over there?
I don't know. I haven't left the office in, 14 hours.
That's a long time.
Thank you for the music. I don't know if I can tolerate radio silence again.
I've been trying to get my director to let me, have someone else on shift. My office is the 107 operations zone now. They moved all the regular communication stuff to a different room. Moving the radio you're coming out of would be a pain, though.
Oh, you don't have to do that. At least the music gives me a chance to sleep.
Harley, are you alright?
Yeah. Yes, I am. I'm just, tired.
I can tell.
I'll be fine. Lancaster's gonna grab me some coffee. Maybe a bagel or something.
Harley, you don't have to sleep in your office.
With all due respect, Cordell, you truly do not understand how much I absolutely do.
Harley, have you been sleeping in your office?
Is that Klein?
Hello, Klein.
Hello, Klein.
How long have you been in here?
A normal amount of time?
Cordell, how long has he been in here?
14 hours.
Snitch.
Go to bed, Harley.
Go to bed, Harley.
I'm not leaving the office, Klein. I can't.
I'm calling Lancaster.
Wait!
Lank, you busy? Over.
I'm in a meeting with Hodges. What do you need?
Can you take a shift in the comms office after?
Is Harley still in there?
Hopefully not for much longer.
Yeah, I can come down after we finish up.
See? Go sleep. I'll sit here until Lank comes down.
All right. When can I come back?
After 10 hours. Minimum. I'll cycle a few people through.
Can I check in?
Can I stop you?
No.
Go to sleep, Harley.
All right, okay, I'm going. Bye.
So, Dr. Cordell.
I'm a big fan.
Of Harley?
Of you.
Why?
I don't know. You're like a TV show character to me.
Flattered. You're head of communications at 64?
Yes, ma'am. But right now I'm more of a, temporary rescue mission coordinator.
Funny. I would have thought Site 01 would have organized that.
We're working on it. I think we're close. I know they're moving a team to the Skip's location. Burgess told me they were running some kind of survey in town a few days before I made contact with Harley.
Huh. A survey?
Yeah, I don't know. There have been people in and out since you disappeared.
Make sure you get us the results of that survey when you get a chance.
Where are you, my boss? Sorry, I'm just kidding. Of course I'll get them.
And, how's it been out there?
Oh, it's been... Sorry, one moment.
Cordell?
Yep, hi, what were we talking about?
Is everything okay?
Yep, everything's great. Everything is fine. How are you?
The, famous Cordell.
The famous Lancaster. I've heard so much about you.
Oh, God.
Most of it's good, don't worry.
Am I live right now? Can other people hear me?
Theoretically.
Oh, good. I love a captive audience.
I really doubt that anyone is listening other than me, though. Not live, anyway.
Oh.
Besides, you're not exactly here to talk. You're here to monitor the connection and, make sure I don't get dropped.
Yeah, I can do that. So...
What do you think it's like in there?
I mean, not the greatest ever. I miss the fresh air.
That's not what I mean. I'm talking about the people.
Oh, if you're about to imply that Harley didn't, that Harley hasn't talked too much about the people, I don't want to...
You're a psychologist. You have a different perspective.
I'm sorry, I don't know what you're asking me here.
Right. Let me explain. Before this, my days began at 8 a.m. Doing my job, lunch at 1. Then I'd go down to the, not the cafeteria, but my site has this little coffee shop, sort of sandwich place, little cafe thing. It's Oregon, there's a lot of coffee here.
Uh-huh.
And I would eat lunch with my husband and a couple of our friends, and we'd talk. You know.
Oh, you want to know if I have gossip.
You're a psychologist. Surely you have some insight into, the strange and bizarre things your situation is doing to people's interpersonal relationships.
They're bringing you lunch in your office now, aren't they?
Please, I'm getting really bored here.
I mean, don't you have weeks of Harley rambling to listen to? Is that not enough?
You're right. Never mind. We can just send silence if that's what you want.
So, did Harley tell you about the two guys in botany who hated each other, and then somebody in maintenance found them making out in a closet? I mean, I gave away the end of the story.
What? No, he did not.
Hello? Anybody there? I'm here to watch the radio because Harley says I'm trustworthy.
107, this is Cordell at 64. Who am I speaking to now?
Agent Nari Love.
Love, hi.
Lancaster says you know all about us.
Only what Harley said about you. And a bit from the few times you're in here while he was broadcasting.
Do you know about Dump Truck?
I truly believe that I don't know, nearly enough about Dump Truck.
Don't worry about it. He's my potato creature. Once we get out of here, I'll let you pet him. How's that going, by the way?
There's still a lot of work to be done.
That's okay. Sure, I want to get out, but it's also nice to have some extra time to practice backup.
Practice backup for what?
I'm a field agent. Had a couple medical setbacks, but I've been getting better. I'll need to be able to do stuff when we get out, so...
Yeah.
Between you and me, I wasn't very good at it to begin with, but it's not like I have any other leads for work, so...
I see. I heard you've been studying the creatures in there.
Oh my god, how much time do you have?
So, how's the, temperature in there? Harley's told me about you, you know. He says you're very smart and observant. And he says you're interested in, boats? I think I take the ocean for granted. It's right there, but I never make the drive out. What?
Where are you?
Portland, Oregon. The coast is only a 2 or 3 hour drive away.
Oh.
It's just that I grew up farther south, so up here it's too cold for the beach most of the time. A lot of boat shows though. And sailboat racing? I hear about it from time to time. What?
It's 3 hours away.
Oh, not on the ocean, on the river. You'd think they wouldn't have, enough space for it, but they do.
That's where Love wants to go.
Yeah?
She says it's cloudy.
Yeah, it's totally cloudy. Almost all the time. Do you burn easy?
It's too bright here.
Right, yeah.
They probably use dinghies.
Huh?
For racing on a river. Or a small catamaran, because there would be limited docking space.
Are you asking me? I don't know. Probably?
If I got a boat, I would want one that would be too big for a river, I think. Something with a bunk and a head so I could stay on the water. But maybe I would need to start with something smaller, maybe a laser. But I could fit both of us on a sunfish. I wonder if Dump Truck or Highway would like the water.
Both of us? You and Ancient Love?
Yes.
Sounds like you've got a lot of plans after all this is over. Raddagher? Hello? Oh god, I didn't lose you, did I? Thanks. I thought you disconnected for a... Shit.
What?
Nothing. Work message.
All right, Cordell. Talk to me.
Happy to. Any topics you prefer?
What are you picking up from Site 01 lately? In attitude, generally.
Oh, the usual? Cold, with an air of irritation that we would dare ask them to do anything for us?
Typical. So, about what's left of our site on the outside.
I haven't heard anything new from the team down there.
You all right?
Yeah, everything's hunky-dory over here.
You sure?
Yeah, just let me, Okay, what were we talking about again?
Updates on our escape progress, so we can see our families again, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, there aren't any.
Uh-huh.
But I will tell you as soon as there's news.
See that you do.
Dr. Klein, I have a question to ask.
Fire away.
I have a feeling that you, don't like me.
What's your question?
Do you not like me?
I don't think I don't like you. I'm just really busy and really stressed. Not trying to come off as mean. I have a lot to worry about.
Don't we all? You did not.
yeah, we did. It was a couple of feet deep too. It was enough to splash around in.
Isn't that a serious safety hazard?
I mean, yeah. We've grown a little less cautious. And we tested the water before we started playing in it.
What would the council think?
I mean, listen, I'll be honest. I don't think... At this point, I don't think it's possible for me to care less about what Site 01 thinks.
Yeah?
If it were up to them, we would have sacrificed every D-class we have by now.
Harley mentioned a couple of times that you have, plans surrounding that?
Yeah, we actually did. We started hiring a couple of them on recently. The ones who wanted to. Wilson, Harris, and Smith are their last names.
Why not the others?
Well, Greeley and Barton are uncooperative, and I don't blame them. They hate us, and that's reasonable. The rest of them come out under supervision every once in a while, but they don't really want to, participate, and that's fine.
I see.
You already know about the D class, right?
I know what about the D class?
About how some of them are... you know what? Fuck it. You know how some of them are clones?
What?
Yeah, I got into Containment's files about them. About half of them, their birthdays and death dates don't line up.
I knew they could clone people, but I thought, adult clones died after,
Yeah.
I can't say I'm surprised.
I mean, I don't think any of us would be. I have to fix this when we get out. I cannot be a part of it.
You've got, plenty of time to think about alternatives to the human testing problem in there.
Well, what do you mean?
No, just, because you've been in there so long.
How far are we from being able to get out?
Couldn't you, apply for a different position if it doesn't work out?
I don't have any other skills. I can fight and I can shoot. Kind of. A dump truck, roll over.
Yeah, but maybe you shouldn't worry about it too much. It could be some time before we get you out.
How long?
What?
You're trying to get us out right now, right?
Yeah.
So, you don't know what's happening out on the surface.
Information is spotty.
It seemed from Harley's earlier report that there was an entire team dispatched there. Did they stop talking to you or something?
They're fighting with Site 01.
Fighting about what?
Just, procedure. How to move forward now that we're, talking to you.
All right.
All right?
Yeah, has to be, right? What choice do we have but to wait and see what happens? You already know we'll give you any new leads that we have.
Okay, yes, I will keep you updated.
We appreciate that.
How's Dr. Gravitt doing? Harley told me she fell.
She's recovering.
Okay, I only have a few minutes before I have to get back upstairs and help Harris with kitchen inventory.
Have a seat, Lancaster.
Hey,
Why'd you take so long?
I was all the way in BH.
Let's get started.
Shouldn't we wait for Harley?
I'll update Harley after we convene.
What's going on?
It's Cordell. Something's up.
Well, yeah, but why wait to tell
I'm
Harley?
confused. Tell Harley about what?
Because I don't know yet. I don't know if I'm being paranoid. I don't want to wind him up.
I don't think you're being paranoid.
You heard it too?
Yes.
You mean how she wouldn't talk about what's going on out there?
I have a bad feeling that they're not really helping.
But in Harley's first report, he said they moved a bunch of people into town for it.
Sure, that's what she said.
Klein, they couldn't have not done that. They can't let an entire building disappear and then just not do anything about
They
it.
would if they needed the 17 survivors somewhere else.
No, they wouldn't, because then they'd just be leaving the whole tunnel open to whatever dipshit wanders by.
Unless they filled it in with concrete.
But they wouldn't do that. Sealing up the anomaly and leaving it after it caused such a major disaster that's the opposite of the Foundation's modus operandi.
I'm not saying they abandoned containment efforts.
Cordell doesn't seem like a liar.
She's been lying to us all day.
Okay, it doesn't help us to assume she's malicious.
Yeah, she seems nice to me.
But she's definitely hiding something.
They're not getting us out.
Okay, we don't
Yeah,
know
they
that.
are.
We can't. Wait. Why wouldn't they get us out?
Think about it. Before Harley made contact, it would have been a body recovery mission. No sense in wasting money on that, right? Assume everybody's dead, ratchet up the danger meter on the skip, hire a skeleton crew to make sure nobody goes in the hole, check on the anomaly every week or so. It's not sapient, can't move. So, containment isn't that hard, theoretically. But then Harley's voice came through. All of a sudden, most of 107 is alive. Or was alive. Maybe there's time slippage and we actually died ages before the broadcast came through. Maybe it's a parallel reality and the originals are dead. They didn't even have to hire new people to monitor us. They just tweaked Cordell's job description and let her outsource half the work to volunteers. But then, Cordell made it through. And now, they know that a version of Dr. Edmund Harley at Site 107 is speaking with her in real time. Now, they have a way to get our research back to them.
Harley's already been transmitting our research. He talks about it on the air for half the day.
The broad strokes, maybe, but he's not a scientist. Without a guarantee that someone is hearing him, sitting there and reading off our full reports would have been a waste of time.
But now he has somebody listening.
Yeah, he does. Now there's a perfect little window into our pocket dimension. Perfect for studying how pocket dimensions work.
They wouldn't leave us in here.
Why wouldn't they?
Aren't we too valuable? Don't they not have enough people?
They don't have enough test subjects either.
Now they have a pocket dimension research team and a pool of test subjects.
Fuck.
But Cordell is so nice. We're not even talking to Site 01. And what about all the volunteers?
We don't know that she's telling the truth, love.
So you think they're just gonna leave us in here and see what happens? And nobody is going to help? Look how much we've helped each other.
Took us a while to get to that point, though, didn't it?
Whatever. I don't believe you. What would we even do if you're right? Cut her off?
No. We asked for confirmation. Harley's got the best shot of getting a straight answer.
What happens if we can't get her to tell us the truth?
You guys are so paranoid. Why can't you believe that somebody might want to help us?
It's not Cordell that we don't trust, it's the Foundation.
If she lies, we withhold information. No more freebies until we're certain of what's happening.
I'll message Harley.
We certainly have perfected our cuisine in here.
I don't know how you do it. If I had to live on nothing but Foundation cafeteria food, I think my, organs would start failing.
Well, fortunately, one of our staples is white rice, which I think is scientifically impossible to get sick of.
If the theory exists, I would be happy to demonstrate its falsehood.
I'll drink to that.
I thought you were going sober.
It's coffee.
Yes, a fine drug of choice.
Oh, I have a message from Lancaster.
What's he say?
He says... Is everything all right? Out there, I mean.
Yes, everything's fine.
Cordell.
It's just, complicated out here. Lots of moving pieces.
Lancaster sent me a message.
Another one?
He's telling me to make you confirm that Site 01 is going to help us escape. Cordell.
We're doing our best.
Cordell, who is we? Please tell me they're not.
They're not what?
Tell me they're not leaving us here as an experiment. Jesus Christ, why didn't you tell me earlier?
Because it's not an experiment.
Continue.
It's not an experiment. It's a write-off.
What?
Harley, I swear, I didn't know until yesterday. I just found out and I didn't know how to tell you. But Overwatch Command said they needed the money for the cover-up after the evacuation.
The evacuation? What evacuation?
The entire town has been evacuated. There was an earthquake, magnitude 6.4, just yesterday.
Right off?
You're being decommissioned. The Foundation is no longer claiming responsibility for Site 107.
Episode 58 was written and produced by Anna Maguire. The voice of Harley is Logan Laidlaw. The voice of Klein is Taschia Ritter. The voice of Lancaster is Jackson McMurray. The voice of Agent Love is Tabitha Bardall. The voice of Raddagher is Anna Maguire. The voice of Cordell is Ashley Quills. Original music by Jackson McMurray. If you like our show and want to support us, sign up for our newsletter at hodgepodgeaudio.com. This podcast, along with all content relating to the SCP Foundation, is released under a Creative Commons Share-alike 3.0 license. Thank you for listening.